This is the new overhead panel which I made, fully backlit, using Perspex, and then it's got double-sided, so printed on the back to let the lighting through. I think it's somewhere around 50 switches in there. As you can see, I've put everything programmable through FSUI PC, parking brake, push back cargo doors, fuel, seatbelt, warnings. Then there's all the hydraulics, fuel, the basic layout of a 737, all the lighting, and then the engine starting switches will flick to left and right, panel lighting, strobes, etc. That's mounted in the overhead and it lights up in the dark, so it's great for the sim. This was the cockpit in the week that I did on the earlier videos. I'm looking to put a proper Boeing overhead in here when I get round to making it. I've got the machinery to make that now, so if you look down here, the CP flight with the main first officer panel, Garmin, which is the Gar Sim 520, and radio controls. I've put actually panel masts in for a jet configuration, but I can change them for a light aircraft. Centre section, the airflow standing go flight unit with throttle, landing gear, everything else. Precision flight controls, foot pedals as you can see there, jetliner, floor mounted, yokes. Just zoom back a bit to give you an idea of the cockpit layout, and there it is. I've changed it to an aluminium frame from the original wood one because I can take this apart and move it. I'm maybe looking to move house soon, so it all has to go with me. And that's it. I usually mount the keyboards at each side, but I'm doing some configuration work at the moment. The PCs are tucked in there, all the wiring comes through there. I want to get all that put into a tube of some sort, but it's really good. It works beautifully. I've done some fall test flights with it now and everything seems to work as it should. FSX has been a pain. I've got to be an expert on it, flight sim now, after lots and lots of hours of research, stopping flickering screens and crashing and everything like that. But there it is. The screen itself at the moment is a 46-inch, running at 1920 by 1050 I think it is. I have no side screens because I use a Track IR5 just to do the side-to-side view like that when you're going into land. It works well. Eventually I'd like to have side screens and do a better job, but it's difficult, very expensive as well. So there we go. Keep your eye open for the next video, and I think I'll do some reviews at some time on software and hardware graphics, and showing how to get the best out of the screen. I'm running a 470 GTX on here, which is not top end at all, but the 5 series is too a bit expensive to replace. This is I'm running 2 i5 machines with I think they're running at 3.7 GHz each, with water coolers and 16 gig of Samsung Green memory, which seems to work beautifully. And that's it really. There's lots of other technical stuff and bits and bobs. Any questions, just send me an email. I'll try and get it back to you as soon as I can. I'm also making panels as well now on a milling machine, so if you've got any cockpit requirements where you need special panels making out of like Perspex, spraying and backlighting, I can do them to custom order for any aircraft you can think of really. We can get the measurements off the net or if you have them and want to send them to me, then I'll give you a price for making them. And that'll be my next stage. I'll be looking to put in probably a sort of, I fancy doing a sort of maybe a dash cockpit. Everybody's doing the 737s, but I might do something a little bit different. I'm not sure yet. So watch this space. Thanks for looking.